Hey everyone, welcome to Nidec Control Techniques Lab webinar. To give us a training today, we have Phil Filippo, Business Development Manager for the Control Techniques Dynamics team.
Hello everyone, good morning from UK, good afternoon for most of you. I hope you're all doing great. Thank you for the opportunity today to present Control Technique Dynamics and Motion products. I know most of you are familiar with our products, but we'd like to give you again a more in-depth introduction of our capability and how we can use that capability to the APEC industry and help us grow. So I will share my screen and I will start going through the presentation. So if you have any questions, please write it in the chat and I will stop and answer questions every couple of slides. Okay, I hope my slide is all good. Can you confirm you can see my screen? Okay. Anna, is my screen okay? Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yes.
So, thank you. So let's, thank you. So I'll do a very brief introduction about Control Technique Dynamics. So this is a slide you can see with our facility. We are located in England, a place called Andover. It's very close to London, only an hour away. We are in that location since the company is founded back in 1962. So the initial kind of expertise of the company was to manufacture kind of servo AC and DC motor for all the application, but mainly for military. So that was the initial kind of product line for CTD. So after 1990, we are purchased by Control Techniques, and since we've been called Control Technique Dynamics. So after we've been acquired by Control Techniques, we were focused more on the industrial automation. So we are building all our experience in industrial servo motors. And obviously, we joined Nidec back in 2016. So when you look at our current portfolio, we have two main families, so the FM and the HD, relatively new families in the market. So, but they're also quite mature, more than 10 years in the market. The FM is from 2007 and is our legacy product, and 2009 was the HD introduced to the market. So within Control Technique Dynamics, we have all the necessary experience and departments to develop technologies like this. So we can do from design to the manufacturing. We've got our R&D, which is our kind of cornerstone for the company. All the technology is coming from our R&D department. We have a very competent engineering department, mainly focusing on materials and how to make the product robust. We have our rapid prototype development team, which basically turn very quickly our ideas to prototypes, and then all this is moved to research and development to perform like rigorous testing to make sure that the technology and the ideas we have are according to what we think, and then after we qualify the product, validate the product, we moved ahead to introduce into production. We have a very competent quality department, which takes all the quality matters from suppliers up to the product, and ensuring we are delivering quality product to the market. So I will move on into more details about the products. So this is just a very basic slide showing the different subfamilies we have. So we've got like I will go in details of each one of those. So we got like a fan box motor for increased power. We've got a geared motor. We've got a specialized range for automated guided vehicles. We have ultra low voltage for battery powered applications. We have a motor with integrated electronics. Then we have a range which is designed for a very high peak applications. So starting from the HD. So HD technology stands for high dynamic. So this motor is designed to offer the best torque density in the market. So we are able to deliver torque in a much smaller size than our competitors. So that have a lot of benefits. We have lighter motors and more compact. So that's one of the kind of main benefits of the HD frame. In order to achieve that, we patented many of the technologies, like the lamination of the stator and the rotor are fully patented. The way we wind the motor is fully patented. So as I said, these patents are owned by Control Technique Dynamics. So we have a very unique way of manufacture that particular motor. So we can achieve, as I said, very high torque density. Obviously, when you look at it from the high power, continuous power, HD is not the best motor to select. That's why we have the other family, which is the FM. But still, the HD can achieve up to around 85 Newton meter on the 190 frame. When we talk about the frame, we mean the square. So maybe let me the pointer. So when we talk about frame size, we define it as the square of the motor here. So yeah, then from the HD, which is our main technology, there are sub-families coming. So like the next one, which is ultra low voltage. So we got this is basically using the same technology as the HD, same electromagnetic technology. It's just the winding is different in order to work at the battery level. So we can achieve anything from 24 volts up to 96. Obviously, when it comes to the size, we are restricted. We cannot achieve all the big frame sizes. That's because of the winding techniques. Not many people in the industry actually can do very high power motor at low voltage. I mean, the current is the main limitation. You will need a drive that is a very powerful. So we can do up to 142 frame. So it's 1.5 kilowatts, and we've seen that a lot of companies are actually moving now to the ultra low voltage. So when you talk for a multi-axis machine, like a printing or a textile, some of the axes, the customers would like to move to ultra low voltage or extra low voltage range. So we've seen a lot of interest in that range. Another area that we see use of the ultra low voltage is application that are powered directly by batteries, like the automated guided vehicles. So we have designed a range for the traction axis. As you can see here, we partnered with Shimpo, which you all know is part of Nidec, is part of the first companies joined Nidec, and we made a very compact design motor with gearbox. So this is one single unit. It's not like the traditional way we mount the gearbox. It's fully integrated. And with that design, it allows us to be very compact. And that's one of the main advantage we have. We can offer kind of the complete solution to the customer. Like we can add the wheel, as you can see here. We have done a lot of research to understand, depending on the AGV payload, what is the typical wheel diameter, and so far that's what we are trying to push the market to standardize into wheel diameter, and we have been very successful so far. One of the other additions of motion control at Nidec, the newest addition, is a company called Robotech. So when we started operating in the industry of the AGV, we have seen that we in order to be very competitive, we need to have a servo drive. And we always run into a situation where customers didn't know what drive to use. We were forced to go to different other companies. So we recognize the need to have a company within Nidec that are able to deliver a very powerful low voltage drives. And we worked with Robotech in many applications before the acquisition, and that's how all started. And last year we proudly introduced Robotech in the Nidec motion control family. So they are able to provide all the electronics for the AGV. We can have a session maybe after to present their portfolio very briefly, but their main experience lies on the servo drive. So as you can see here, they have a wide line of servo drives, only at the battery level, so they can only go up to like 90 volts. So they are not in at all competition with our Control Technique drives, which is more specialized in the medium voltage, like 220, 400 volts and higher. So the main benefit of having the complete solution offered to the customer is that the customer now feels that they don't have to go to many suppliers. They get everything from one supplier, all branded as Nidec. So it's a very good advantage to the industry. We have been very successful so far with this package. So we are now looking to push a bit more in the market. Again, one other approach we had is we wanted to make this package available in a very short lead time, and we are working on it. So we can supply like 2 motors and a drive, all the cabling as a complete package to customers as a kit. We brand that. I will show you a bit later the material we have in our website. So that's about the AGV solution. If you don't have any questions, I will move on, and I'll show you a bit more in depth about the marketing around that product. All right. So one of the main just give me 1 second, please. So this is our website, which I urge you to go through and research and see kind of all the products and all the material we have published. So if you specifically look for a application like the low voltage AGV, if you go under the application, you can find all the applications that we offer solutions. So if you click on the mobile robot, which is effectively the AGV, you will find all the marketing material we have regarding the automated guided vehicle. So if you click on view our work, you can download all the kind of data sheets of the motors, of the drive. So if you kind of click on each one, you will download the PDF, which you can see all the dimensions. And then down here, you can find all the electrical specification of the motor. So this is quite good way to demonstrate to the customer that we understand about the application, we understand about the complete system, and we are able to offer a solution to them. On top of that, we have like the quick start guide. So basically, when the customer gets the motor and drive, we have a 5-minute setup time. So if you click here, it will bring you to a downloads page. Basically, if you open that, that's the quick start guide we have. I can quickly demonstrate you how it is. So basically, it's a very, very intuitive way of how to connect everything and get you going. It shows you exactly how to operate the software. And if that's not enough, we have obviously the video. So in our YouTube channel, so you can see the video. We basically show step by step, how to connect, how to make sure all the drive software is downloaded, the correct one, and it just shows you how to turn the motor. So it shows you how to perform the auto tune. So it's quite put a lot of effort to make as easier as possible the life of the customer, which I think is very important when a customer just takes a product to get it going very fast. Obviously, we are open in suggestions. If you guys have any suggestion how to improve our marketing material, we are very open to do that. So yeah, that's for the marketing material for the HV. Now moving forward, again, another addition to the HD family is called the HD Lite. So it's a frame size of the 40 and 60. These are very small motors. Again, we've seen a rise in the industry for particularly small frame sizes. A lot of robotic manufacturers, they manufacture these small SCADA robots, so they are looking for a 40 millimeter and 60 millimeter motor. So when one of our main advantages to the market is that we can qualify for a medium voltage insulation, like the same insulation as our rest HD. So we can achieve up to 500, 800 VDC insulation. So we can get all the UL certification. I mean, this is very challenging to keep all the gaps and everything required in UL in such a short motor. You can see how small it is here. So we are very proud to do that. So it can be used to any voltage application. So in terms of marketing material for that one, still is a not very mature a product. We are supplying samples. We have the production ready, but yet we kind of working with our beta customers. We have some launch partners that we've supplied production samples, but slowly it's coming into the picture. And we are now preparing the marketing material for it. So our website will be uploaded soon with all the materials for that. The next I want to talk to you is about the gear motor. So we get we have this idea to promote to the market this 10-day lead time motor gear option. To be honest, it's been running for the last 6 months, but we didn't promote it that much. But I think it's a great opportunity if you would like to give something quick to the customer to test, to use that 10-day delivery. I mean, obviously, we had to narrow down the gearbox selection so that we only offer the VRL from Shimpo, and it's the 10-to-1. So we've done, again, a lot of research to find out what kind of power range to offer and what frame sizes to offer. So you can see that the frame sizes are here and what is the VRL gearbox. So that's quite a good way to enter the market by offering something really quick, while our competitors taking very long time to deliver the motor and a gear. As I said, I understand that sometimes we don't have the optimum gear ratio, but I think the idea here is to try to push to the market what selection we have done. So as I said, we cover a lot of power range. So you can download all the catalogs from our website and see what power we cover in the geared motor. So the next I would like to talk to you is about the torque motors. So we have a range called the torque motor. So basically, it's a frameless motors. So we don't have any end frames or encoder mounted. So the main idea here is to utilize an existing shaft in the machine. Right? So basically, if there is a printing and there is a drum and there is a main shaft in the machine, you can use that to integrate the rotor. Like you can see here, let's say the drum will slide, the rotor will slide on the drum, and then you will fix the housing in the frame. And then typically these motors will have a Hall sensors, and those machines, because they are after quite accurate position, they definitely have a feedback somewhere else in the system, maybe on the other side of the drum. So they use that feedback for a positioning, and they use the Hall sensor to just detect the initial position. We have developed a flyer for that particular one, which will go live in few weeks. So I can show you now. Give me 1 second because it doesn't open for some reason. I'm sorry. There you go. So that's a flyer that we are intended to publish soon. So you can see you can get either with housing or without housing. So this is a typical kind of frameless motor. We have the sleeve to keep the laminations, and you deliver just the stator and the rotor. So all the dimensions are here, all the power rates are here. So you can have a look. I mean, a lot of applications go down that route. I mean, maybe some robotic companies also go down that route. We are looking to create a family with the FlexWave gearbox. If you know the FlexWave gearbox from Shimpo for the robotic industry. So that's coming soon. So there is one question on the chat about the low voltage integrated servo. So there is a plan to introduce a low voltage integrated servo. So we launch a product like very initial stage with Robotech, like with a motor and a drive at the back. We have had some challenges because, as you know, it's not the easiest thing to combine electronics and a motor together. There are a lot of challenges to have a very robust product in the market. So we are in the process of kind of releasing it. But as it stands today, the product is not ready. But yeah, we are in a process to release that. The next family I would like to talk to you about is the FM. So the FM is our legacy product. So it's designed for a high power, constant speed. So we typically can achieve quite high speed with all the frame sizes. You can find all the relevant catalogs again on our website. Part of the FM family is a fan blown, so it's for increased power. So we selected from the 142 up to 250 frame. We supply the motors with fan box. So to get, I mean, some of the motors that they go quite high power, they require like a terminal box. So we have that option as well. So this is kind of an overview of our product family here. So you can see all the what is under development, what's the overview of each family, what are the frame sizes, what are the torque rating. So yeah, that's just my product presentation. I would like to spend like another 5 minutes taking you through our website, just to familiar yourself with our environment. So as I said, you can our motors here, all the families I talked about, they are here. So you can click each one of the families, and it brings you to a new page. And basically, you can download all the brochures for each family. You can find all the advantages, all the capabilities for each family. Again, the application, you can find all the options we have. So in the application, the motors we have developed but are not part of the catalog, right? So first of all, let's say you click on the entertainment. So if you click on the entertainment and click on the view our work, you will see some specially motor design, but you will not find them in the catalog. Typically this application, they will require this manual release brake. So you can see these solutions that we have done for various customers, and we can produce them, but we don't have them in catalog. So if you have a customer like this, you can come here and download all the data sheets. So you can see all the 3D, 2D drawings, all the specification about the manual handling, release brake, and everything. So it's a good way to find motors that are not listed as a catalog product. Same with the textile, same with the printing, same with every other industry that we have. Going to the support, I mean, on the downloads, you can find all the catalogs and everything, on installation manual. This is a technical data here. It's a catalog that includes everything. So it's quite big catalog that includes all the ranges, all the options available. So it's a good way to have everything in one place. So when it comes to if you would like to download some 3Ds or 2Ds, we have the configurator that is developed by Leroy Sommer, this is a company in France. So you can select your region and the language. So for here, I just select English. And basically, this one, you can find all the motors available for Control Techniques and Leroy Sommer. So if you want servo motor, you can go to motors and click servo. And then here there is option of select, the software will select for you a motor based on your specification, or you give a torque and it gives you options, or if you know which motor you want, you can go select by a reference. So I'll just go here for simplicity, and there you open the page, and basically you can select what product family you want, what frame size you want, and then all the other options available. This what voltage, what frame size, and then again what encoder, what the shaft you want, if you want any thermistor, and basically if you click here, you can download, you can get a rough price, but this price is just for one piece. You can get a 2D drawing here, so you can generate a step file or 2D drawing. You can download and send to the customer. So that's the configurator. So yes, we are planning to add that. So that will do the low voltage selection. At the moment, we don't have a low voltage selection in the configurator. So we are going to introduce it in the future. when it comes to about us, you can find all the careers opportunities, our expertise, read about the history. Is a very good way to really present to the customer the company. So we have a very rich history, and we are specialized in our industry. That's what is differentiate us from many other competitors, that we are specialized in servo industry. So yeah, we have all the blog and news, so you can download. That's a very interesting section of our website. We try to keep it, keep update of what is happening generally. When there is something new coming, we have our blog, so you can pretty much read, what our thoughts about the COVID, or our thoughts about a few things that are happening in the automation industry. So yeah, that's the presentation for the website. We are all in all social media. You can find our LinkedIn page, our Facebook, YouTube. Everything is there. So I've finished. So thanks for your attention. I'm very happy to answer any questions if you guys have.
So do we have any questions for Phil? So if there's any question, we want to thank you, Phil, for sharing your expertise and insights with the CD products. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to working with you together with the
No
APEC
problem.
team.
No
Yeah.
problem. It's a
Thank you,
great pleasure. Great pleasure for me to be part of that session, and I really think that your area it's growing, and we are very happy to support. So please let me know on an email or anything if anyone wants any support. So there is some question on the. So that's a very good question. So Shashi is asking if there is any tool for select our servo against the competition product. So at the moment we don't have an online version, but we have an internal version that we can show where do we stand against our competitors. So I mean, if it required, I can share that with you. We develop it, internally. So it's just a very simple Excel file. It's nothing fancy. So we can do that. So we can see all the main competitors and all their available motors and where our motors can compete with them. So I can share that with you.
So any other questions before we end the training today? So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks everyone for attending today. Enjoy the rest of today. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Bye.